Guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. By the title of this video, you guys already know what we're up to. Now, about a month ago, maybe even 2 months now, I asked the question on my Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me, SS Goose on Instagram. But car covers. I asked what the best car cover was, what were you guys were using, and the top 2 answers was Coverking and WeatherTech. And I didn't even know WeatherTech made a car cover, or made car covers, I should say. Coverking, of course, they've been around. But WeatherTech surprised me, and they do. So we actually bought two car covers, one for the Chevelle, one for the Camaro. So we're gonna find out what the best quality is, or I mean, I should say how good the quality is on both of these. And they're not cheap at all. So we got an all-weather one, and we're in Vegas, guys. It is a hot as shit here. I mean, crazy hot. And I wanted something to protect the cars from time to time, especially the Camaro lives outside, and because we're working on the project in the garage. So, not to mention the Chevelle does. I mean, it sat outside for almost 2 years before we got to it too. And we had a car cover on there, and it was crap, like absolutely crap. The paint's not great now because of it, so we wanted to pick something up. But these guys, WeatherTech was a little bit more expensive. It was about $50 more expensive, give or take. I want to say it was close to like 600, 650 bucks, somewhere around there for the one we picked up. And Coverking was about, like I said, 40, 50 bucks cheaper. Not very much, but it also could have to do with, of course, the type of the car. So I'm not gonna, if anything, they're right around the same price range. Not cheap. This video is not sponsored by any means. I wish it was. But let's open these things up and let's see what we're working with. I am very curious to see how good this stuff is. Coverking, this is this one, I believe is the Chevelle. This one came in, I want to say 2-3 weeks. The WeatherTech one actually took a little longer to come in. That's pretty slick. It's got a nice bag. So, white bag. I don't remember selecting a white bag or even a bag. Hopefully it's not white. But, wow. I guess it is kind of white, or I thought we selected more of a tan color, fellas. I did also go with the lighter color to basically not attract the heat, because the last thing we want is a black cover on a black car. I'm just saying. But that almost looks white. I guess it does have a cream to it, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of pretty soft, but I'm a little nervous. It doesn't seem super thick, and especially for the price. Now let's open this guy up. See, this one looks already a little bit more heavy duty. I don't know if it's the bag or what is it. Oh, it does have a fancy bag. Okay. So, oh yeah, look at that, fellas. Man, presentation for the win. So like I said, WeatherTech. Didn't even know they made car covers, but that's pretty slick. 19 Camaro. That's what we got. And we also, it was kind of nice, they have the ability for the 1LE package with the wing. So that was another reason I really like going with them for the Camaro, because they have quite a bit of options. But oh man, look at this one. Oh wow, look at that. That is just absolutely way more robust looking. I mean, that's pretty nice, you guys. Oh man. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is way heavier too. And the Camaro, in theory, should be a lot bigger than the Chevelle, at least lengthwise. So let's put this one on. We'll put the Camaro one on first and then the Chevelle. Now, I don't know which side is the front or the back, because it's definitely going to matter with the wing. But I will say this, guys, always clean your car before you put a car cover on it, because the last thing you want to do is all that sand and dirt on the car. It's like grit, it's like sandpaper. You don't want that, especially when you're getting ready to try to protect it. All right, fellas, we got the car covers on. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really do like one particular one already. Now, I will say this, it's a little unfair because two different cars, right? Now, who knows how the other one would have turned out if it was flipped the other way around, but I could already see a huge difference just in material touch alone. Let me show you guys what these things look like. So here we got the Chevelle car cover, and I definitely should have went with a different color. I don't even know how I ended up with this like white looking cream thing. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more on the sand color, or more looking like a sand color, something like that, but you can see it's pretty see-through. And I'm not a fan of that all. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of the car cover too, but it is very thin. And this is supposed to be, you know, for UV, outdoor use, I mean, all of it. And I mean, it fits pretty decent. I mean, as best as I think it would fit on a Chevelle for sure, just because these things are kind of weird and oddball, long, thick, you name it. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I already see a problem with this thing that I don't see a problem with the other one, unless it's in the bag or something. And the big one is, I don't see anything to hook this thing on with. Let me see here. Oh, I guess there is something there. Okay, so it's on the inside. So there is a hook to like put a strap over to the bottom of it, so that's my fault. But yeah, that way it stays on. But if you guys saw me putting this thing on, like I said, it's like almost reminds me of a jacket, like a fleece. What do you call it? A windbreaker is what I guess is the word I'm looking for. It is very slick, and like you saw me struggling putting this thing on because it was so slippery. It would just kind of fall off the car. And I mean, I'm a little worried about that because when the wind picks up, is that going to make it more susceptible for this thing to slide off? And that's a big no-no for me. But it's nice. This is the Coverking one, of course. It is nice, don't get me wrong, but comparison to the CAMARO and the WeatherTech, like I said, the WeatherTech was definitely a little bit more expensive, and you can kind of see why. I mean, this is kind of what I expected from a car cover, for sure, hands down. I mean, not going to lie, I mean, they even have cutouts for the mirrors. That's pretty freaking cool. Now, like I said, I can't really fault Coverking for not the mirror stuff, because you don't really have cutouts for mirrors on Chevelles, you know, especially in the 70s. But that's a super sweet touch. And even better, let's check that guy out right there. Even has the cutout for our antenna up top, or our, what do you call it, a shark fin. Pretty slick. We already got it dirty, fellas. We're trying to get it over the wheel, and we already got it dirty. But like I said, we selected the 1LE with the wing, so that is really nice that we don't even have to take that off, and it still tucks underneath the bumper. And like I said, the material on this is like thick, really thick, and that's what I expect from a car cover for outdoor use. Of course, this one's also got this guy right here for your strap underneath the car, so that way the wind doesn't get a hold of it, or take it off, I should say, hopefully. But you can already see, I mean, this thing is definitely like all stitched, sewn together in all the right seams, so that way it fits the car super freaking tight. Like I said, I like it. I like this WeatherTech one already. Now, only time will tell as far as how long these things will last. It's a little softer on the inside, not much, but any one of these was softer, it would definitely be this guy. But like I said, this one feels almost like a windbreaker. It's very soft to the touch for sure on the inside as well. But if you ask me, the WeatherTech is probably going to hold up. And that's what we're looking for, something to hold up against the weather out here, the wind, the rain. When we do get it, it's like a mud storm, and the sun, most importantly. But like I said, I probably screwed up on the color choice, but still, the fabric, the material, you know. So you guys tell me, put it down in the comments below if you think WeatherTech a little bit more expensive. We also had to wait on it a little bit longer, probably through 3, maybe even 4 weeks longer than the other one. But so far, I'm liking WeatherTech, fellas. You guys tell me. Put it down in the comments below. I would love to do a follow-up video on the car covers and kind of see how they hold up. Do you think a year is good? 6 months? You guys tell me. And what you guys want to see. A follow-up video obviously will be down the road. But like I said, put it down in the comments below. And let me know what your impressions are. And if you're willing to spend a little bit more money on the WeatherTech one over the Coverking. Or if you guys seen Coverking as far as maybe a different cover that you guys use. Maybe I selected the wrong one. I don't know. But I mean, it said UV, it said, you know, elements, you name it. And like I said, the price, I feel like it said that. So once again, fellas, I appreciate you guys. And do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and hit the bell for notifications. And stay wrenching.